Slimsh, your producer and caster for tonight. I'm joined with my co-caster Comp from the Dream Team. How's it going, Comp?
It's going well. It's going well. How are you doing?
Good, good. I've been enjoying a lot of the NA Spring prelims today, as I'm sure a lot of people have. So now we get even more Hearthstone on top of that with our own THL stuff going.
That's right. All Hearthstone all the time. It was I only got caught a few matches, but that Dear Jason match was really good versus forget who it was. No, the one that was casted. I loved watching Dear Jason on stream.
Yeah,
we have to figure out a way to get that more often.
He was quite the entertainer. We'll be talking about that for sure. So yeah, I'm gonna give these guys the go ahead. Alright, whenever. Yeah, it's really cool to see that. A lot of THL didn't fare so well dropping down the losers bracket, where it was just like a really stacked field. Overall, the entire event as a whole,
yeah, totally,
was pretty stacked. So yeah, but
so many good players.
Yeah,
I saw like Dear Jason so far. He 3-0'd Fibonacci, right? Like he 3-0'd a couple other people. He did really well.
Yeah, he did some insane stuff. Had some pretty cool lists as well. So, yeah, over in THL land, while we're waiting for these guys to get going, we've got Grim. Both these guys have banned each other's priests, which is interesting. We heard at the tail end of the NA Spring prelims that Priest had the worst win rate by far today.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it totally did pretty poorly. I'm surprised, actually, because I generally would think that you'd ban... Shaman, did really well in the spring prelims. It does really well in ladder. I think you'd see the Shaman ban the Shaman, right?
Yeah.
Surprising.
But these guys are left with Drudded's got Paladin. Oh, these guys are in.
Looks like they're in.
I think Drudded might need to turn on spectator mode from the looks of it. Nope, never mind. Alright, so we are in the games. I'm going to turn my volume up a little bit because I can't even guess what's going on here.
Cool. So it looks like Grim's bringing Tempo Mage. Oh no, possibly...
could be
Freeze Mage. Yeah.
Could be anything at this point.
That's true. Flame Strike, Arcane Intellect. I think the mulligan will tell us a lot.
Yeah, but on the...
Definitely Tempo.
Yeah, Salt says he's drowning in Hearthstone today on the Facebook page. Yeah, definitely Tempo Mage now that we can see, and it looks like Drudded has a mid-range Shaman. From the looks of it, very slow start, unfortunately.
It looks like it's that more tokeny or totemy one that runs Primal Fusion and the Thunderbluff Valiants.
Yeah, Thunderbluff Valiants, which those are really strong once they get going. They definitely demand an AoE response, but unfortunately, while it's a mid-range Shaman, they used to be pretty content with just toteming endlessly, but now they run stuff like Squires, Teletrogs, Totem Golems. We don't see any of that here.
He really doesn't have a good turn 1 play, or turn 2 unless he wants to coin out Feral Spirit.
Yeah, there is the thing from below, which will take a while to get going, and by the time it does, Fireball will be a thing. Grim's got his option of any of these 2-drops to play here. Might as well go with the Apprentice while you have 2 of them. The spell damage from Sorcerer might be really relevant.
Yeah, especially if you can play Flamewaker next turn into Arcane Missiles. Dude, it's pretty good against pretty much anything that Drudded can play turn 2.
Yeah, and here on turn 2, Drudded doesn't have much option other than Totem, which I guess is fine, because if things like the Sorcerer and other lower health minions get out of control, there's always Lightning Storm. There's Doomhammer to deal with them. To coin Feral Spirits would just be forfeiting so much.
Yeah, I know, because next turn would just be totally dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's going to go for it. Okay.
I mean,
it's not terrible, right? It does contest the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yeah, definitely not.
But
yeah,
it's going to get pretty brutal here with Flamewaker into Arcane Missiles. Assuming that's what Grim does.
Yeah, Flamewaker for Arcane Missiles would fire quite a bit, although it might not necessarily clear either of these. So maybe the better thing to do is just trade and set up the Flamewaker for the following turn. Or
maybe.
Because okay, he goes with the missiles. Let's see how his luck is here.
Oh.
Very bad. I mean, at least this one has 2 health.
Yeah, right, totally.
So the Flamewaker will deal with it very easily.
And Looks like Drudded is just gonna pass this turn, right? Like
Yeah.
nothing to Primal Fusion with. It's sort of the only downside of playing Feral Spirits turn 2 like that, coining it out, is you only have 1 mana, and the only thing that you really run as a mid range shaman is right like what is it, Tunnel Trog or the 1/1 Divine Shield.
Yeah, the Argent Squire.
Argent Squires, yeah. That's it, right? Like,
Yeah, so Drudd's really got nothing going this turn, but if he's lucky, Grim might trade and extend these 2/3/2s and become extremely vulnerable to Lightning Storm. That would kind of be Drudded's opportunity at this point.
oh yeah, totally.
Bark, 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 bark. Oh, my dog. So, the rope is coming, the dog is barking, and Drudded is thinking, probably looking at how dire this situation is here. Or having connection issues. We can't be sure. Okay.
Maybe he was just faking Grim out, you know? It's like,
Yeah, faking out the rock biter or something. Oh, now with water elemental, the 2/3s probably won't even, or the 3/2s probably won't even come down.
I think you water elemental here
Yeah,
pretty easily.
very, very good.
Because it just hurts so much if you're playing mid-range shaman to get your face frozen.
Right, and we see the Doomhammer in hand. That might have been one of Drudded's better ways to actually accomplish something here. Flame Juggler's not really doing much. Yeah, same goes for the Flame Tongue. The thing from below has not been discounted at all this game.
Yeah, I mean, you have to totem here. You have to totem and maybe a guess
Flame Juggler
juggler.
to try to divert the water elemental, possibly.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah, just start pinging some damage. Because I mean, what's your other play? You're not gonna lightning storm now, right?
No.
Yeah, I think you pretty much have to start discounting the things from below and hope to play those in a couple turns.
Yeah. Okay, that's probably a good juggle, all things considered. And here's spell power, but you gotta believe that Grim's not going to let the totem stick.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think that's pretty much the playbook against these like totem shamans is like try
Yeah.
to clear the totems as quickly as possible because the last thing you want is a board full of totems and a Thunderbluff Valiant coming out.
Right. Good thing here is that the water elemental has been going down quite a bit. Grim's not going to play any more minions from the looks of it.
Huh, I'm surprised. Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, like Flamewaker here, playing the second Flamewaker isn't necessarily terrible. He's going to start having to answer you somehow.
Right.
I think pressure isn't bad, but holding it is also totally okay.
Alright, Tunnel Trog's here after having been late. Doomhammer's playable. You can swing at the Flamewaker to take that out, and then you'll be accepting your face being frozen quite a bit after that point.
Yeah, the other play... Oh, he's going for the thing from below.
5/5 thing from below. Whew!
Yeah, for 5 minutes. Yeah. The other play could have been maybe you Tunnel Trog into Lightning Storm, but then you're not guaranteed that you're going to clear the water elemental.
Right.
If you didn't.
So he goes with the Sorcerers, and we see a Ronin. Oh, good. So the water elemental's gone. The board is much weaker now.
Oh, yeah.
This looks like a decent opportunity for Drudded to play. Maybe the Storm with the Trog doesn't feel too bad.
No, Storm with Trog, and you still have 2 mana to play, or you still have mana to play.
Oh!
The totem, right?
There's also Trog Doomhammer, and just tank these out of the way.
Oh, yeah, I like that much better.
Yeah. That is pretty strong.
Yeah, that's really strong. The other thing is that you kind of want to start developing totems really soon, right? Like you've got the Thunderbluff Valiant now in hand. You know, like ideally you do want to start discounting things from below even more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, it's probably.
Yeah, it's tough. I think the Doomhammer play would just be the strongest for the long run.
Better too, because it's also going to draw bait out removal on the Tunnel Trog.
Yeah, Trog's definitely not something you want to stick around too much, and this might actually be really good because Grim doesn't have the Frostbolt or Arcane Blast that you'd really want to use. A Fireball's a lot for a 1-drop.
Oh yeah.
Could discover something, or just
I guess you could play Faceless Summoner and just go for board, but that doesn't feel great.
think that'd be alright. I mean, if Grim's really good, he could face the Summoner into a Wolf Rider, for example.
Right. Only he's really good. Right?
Yeah. Gonna try to discover a Frostbolt.
Yeah.
That's really about it. These are slow. These are all slow.
Probably way too slow for this matchup, right? Like.
Yeah, Cabal's Tome is a card that's good enough to, like, a lot of people are even putting this in their deck.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. Just goes for the ping. With how heavy this hand is...
like Cold Sorcerer.
Yeah, with how heavy the hand is, I think the Cold Sorcerer had to get played here to at least... I don't know, because...
Like, you're right, like, just start building a board, right? Because he's going to really soon, right?
Yeah. Master of Evolution comes into hand for Drudded, and there's not a very good way to deal with this Conjurer. And I don't think you really want to take that damage.
No, definitely not for face. Losing Tunnel Trog here isn't necessarily, unless, yeah.
I like this. I like this because if these totems stick, they can get buffed with both Thunderbluff Valiant and Primal Fusion next turn, and that could be pretty strong. Yeah, Drudded's definitely really conscious of the life total and is just going to start swinging to face with these charges. Another Primal Fusion.
Oh, wow.
Now, Ronin's a strong play, but it's really vulnerable to Hex. I would really disagree with Ronin being slammed down here.
Oh, yeah, totally. And he's got what? 12 damage in hand. Might have a 2 or 3 turn lethal, depending on... Oh, that's really good. Lights Champion.
Oh god. That's good. That's a good 3-drop.
Yeah, that's really good.
One could say.
Okay, so you want to develop board, but you want to you got to clear this minions.
Yeah. Once the spell power, gets it, and doesn't have to tank the summoner if he doesn't want to. I mean, he'd be dead if he did.
Right.
You could Primal Fusion one, or Flame Tongue Totem, of course, even better. And Primal Fusion, you got 2.
Yeah.
Like, why not use it?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Okay, Rockbiter and Bloodlust. Things are suddenly starting to look pretty bursty on Drudded's end.
Yeah, totally.
With 2 Primal Fusions, Rockbiter, and Bloodlust, that's a lot of damage that could get put out. Definitely.
You have lethal next turn with just spells, right? So if you just survive a turn.
Oh, this is so slow. Oh. Ice Lance could freeze the face.
Ice Lance helps, yeah. Freeze face, probably.
Just going with Ice Block. So Drudded can pop here, and it's like no big deal. But then also Drudded is dead next turn to Fireball, Ice Lance, Ice Lance.
Yeah, Fireball, Ice Lance. Actually, yeah, totally.
So Grim has won the game.
Well, let's see if Grim sees it. I'm assuming he would, and that's why he played Ice Block.
Yeah, that's pretty heads up. Oh, I'm loud apparently. I'm turning myself down.
Alright, he pops, and now hopefully Grim will have lethal.
Alright, apparently I'm loud, so I'm turning myself down quite a bit so that you can be heard. Yeah, so Grim gets this lethal here, all thanks to the Cabalist Tome. Not bad. Alright, so Grim goes up 1 game. The Tempo Mage finds the win over the Shaman. He gets a decent amount of information. Didn't see Thunderbluff or anything like that, but seeing Manatide Totem, you just figure that...
Yeah, you know, right. So you don't necessarily know that he's running Master of Evolution or the double Primal Fusions, but you know enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's a more totem-focused Shaman. So it looks like Grim's now left to win with his Shaman and his Warlock. So I imagine we're going to see a mirror here.
Mm-hmm.
And Drudded is still can play Paladin. Oh, he's coming in with Paladin. He's Paladin, Shaman, and Warlock are the 3 decks he has to win with. It looks like Grim is coming with his Warlock. His sort of Zoo Warlock.
Yeah, Zoo...
And N'Zoth Paladin, it looks like.
Yeah, N'Zoth Paladin, which can do pretty well against Zoo. He's got equality here.
Yeah, quality helps. The problem is,
in the long
you
run.
just need to draw. Right, yeah, you need to draw board clears, and you need to draw healing. And you
Yeah.
need to draw it out to about turns 8 to 10 when you can turn the tide.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the first 5 turns are going to be so reactionary from Drudded.
Right, right. Yeah, Grimm's got all kinds of options here. Coining of the Peddler first. I think coin is pretty strong to be reserved for Imp Gang boss, but this will give lots of options.
Yeah, and he could play Voidwalker into Abusive Sergeant next turn. It's probably what he might do. You know,
Right. So
just go
now,
face and try to.
yeah, he could push this damage, or just protect the Peddler, get the possessed villager down. Yeah, there's going to be all kinds of targets. The Stampeding Kodo is a nice inclusion, but it's really not going to be so great here with all this mess on the board.
So slow. Yep. Okay, so he's going for the trade slightly slower. That's fine.
Get it out, what face? Okay, True Silver's alright.
Yeah, he'd really hope for like a Doomsayer here, though.
Yeah, which of course would get cleared, but at least it would soak up damage. Yeah, just slow and steady for now. Now, Grimm can choose to play around Consecration here well, really can't.
Right.
Unless you trade the Peddler in, which is kind of silly, so best to just go face. Consecration's not even bad. Huh? Yeah, Consecration's not even bad.
You've got the Voidwalker that survives and the Imp Gang boss that survives.
There's Doomsayer a little too late, but over 2 turns you can get this True Silver into the Imp Gang boss, but the Argus will screw that up. Yeah, Grimm's just been 1 turn ahead, or like 2 turns ahead for such a while now that he'll build this advantage forward for a good bit.
So now, do you Defender here, or
Yeah, I like the Argus on the Imp Gang too.
Yeah.
Although this makes the board very susceptible to Consecration.
Yeah.
Whereas it wouldn't have otherwise. 2 Doomsayers, that might actually work.
Right, just drop them both down now.
Yeah, and potentially even using Humility on the Imp Gang to reduce that, and yeah, you can swing there too. This Kodo's alright.
Yeah. It's probably okay. Assuming, especially that it hit the Argus.
Huh? Even gets the better target. And Grimm's got tons of options, including tapping.
I might kind of like this play a lot. It's pretty aggressive and definitely hurts to.
If he gets 1 juggle on the Kodo, he can trade.
Got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
Just go face. Yep. He's got it.
Good sequencing all around. Now, yeah, Consecration's still not the worst thing in the world.
Right. Even if you play this Abusive Sergeant,
Yeah. Just get this damage in.
He's down to 15. And he's, 2 turns away from doing much of anything.
Yeah, these Nazath Paladins are great at healing, but they'd really like to do that after having addressed the board. Will these Doomsayers be helpful at all? That's 14 damage that would have to be cleared.
He's got 10 on board right now, right? He could have lethal easy next turn.
He's got 10 on board right now. If a Humility went down on something, it would make it harder. Yeah, because with 10 on board, Drudded's own life, forget about the Doomsayers, Drudded himself is prone to being dead soon.
Right, he could easily draw into, Leroy or, anything else, or Power Overwhelming. Anyway, yeah, that's... Oh, okay.
Just going to heal for 4. Because he knows he was dead to 4, so...
Yeah.
Opposite.
At the very least, it gets him out of lethal range.
Yeah. Yeah, so 10 damage on board, a Power Overwhelming would make it work. Now there's no way to clear these Doomsayers, so you just go face.
You just go face, right? Go face and build your board back up next turn.
Yeah.
You've got Balfin, you've got Dark Shard Councilman playing them.
Yeah.
The good thing for Drudded is, it's going to give him a turn or 2, hopefully, to stabilize. If he can draw a Wild Pyro or a Consecrate, he'd have another full board clear.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity for Drudded just to get back down. Justicar looks to be the one thing to do, but Equality Consecrate in case he falls back. And again.
Yeah, right.
Now,
That's going to help a ton to be able to clear his board
yeah.
no matter what he does.
Grim might have one of these lists with the Leroy, so it might just be a matter of time before this spirals out of control again.
Yeah, unless Drudded can get like another Forbidden Healing or the Light Rag.
Huh, I kind of like the Voidwalker better than the Bilefin in terms of protecting the Councilman. This could even just be a consecration and trade. Oh yeah, you could even do it like this so that your Just card lives. Yeah.
Save it. I like that a lot.
Yeah, and get Acolyte going because you need some more cards. Rag can only do so much.
Yep. And you've just a card, right? So you've got 2 dudes a turn whenever you want.
Yep.
That's going to help a ton in this.
Wow, Grim's got a very floody zoo build. 2 Bilefins.
Oh yeah, 2 Bilefins, Argent Square. Very floody.
Yeah, this seems like it's... Well, these taunts are pretty annoying, and Consecration's gone. So what's happening here? Oh!
Oh, Consecration. That's going to help.
That's another clear.
Play it. Yeah.
That's another clear, yeah. Play it, Hero Power. Yeah, you might as well draw like this first, because I think Acolyte's either running into the Squire or the Voidwalker. And even has the Pyro for equality.
Yeah, right, so another board clear.
Yeah, so if Grim's running a Leroy variant, he really needs it soon. Both Abusives were played, so it would have to be Power Overwhelming, and there's that.
Right, there's PO.
It'll be dead to Rag at this rate. Yeah. If this Argus doesn't get played, he's dead to Rag. Dead to Rag.
Yep, that's lethal.
Does Drudded see it? Yes.
Yeah, he totally does.
Alright, cool. So Drudded swings back with... That was pretty narrow. Like, Drudded swung it back just in the nick of time. That was about to be very bad.
Yeah, no, totally. But that's about right, you know? Like, once you get to past turn 8 as N'Zoth Paladin, that's when you can sort of stabilize and come back.
Yep.
So, Drudded's one with Warlock, Grim's one with Mage. Now... Interesting. Oh, sorry. Drudded's one with Paladin. And now I'm guessing we'll see the Shaman Mirror.
Yeah, probably good to throw the Shaman out there. Yeah, still has Warlock. Yeah, it's basically all mirrors at this point. Maybe if the Warlock finds a Shaman, that's good. Maybe that's what they were thinking, that they'd like to find Shaman with their Warlocks. They both have Zoo. Yeah. Oh, Grim's got Horse Rider even. Wow. He's got a more aggressive floody variant. I bet Leroy is in there. Okay.
Alright, so here, do you keep... Okay, yeah. So you mulligan all for 1.
Ooh, perfect.
Darkshire Councilman's perfect, yeah.
Yeah,
that's a really nice curve, for sure.
Yeah, Drudded's isn't shabby at all either.
No, they're both kind of amazing.
So a lot of this might come down to how Drudded's juggler operates, because that's kind of the edge he's got going on right now.
Yeah, especially with Grim's like floody.
Oh, double flame imp. Never mind. We just yeah.
Yeah.
That happens. This is Oh no!
I'm surprised he didn't coin out the.
Oh,
yeah.
No double flame imp. It would have been pretty good.
Yeah,
it would have been really good.
Grim lets Drudded trade for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It would have been really good.
Yeah, that Flame Imp's going there, and maybe now it's Juggler time, and Possessed Villager might just be better than Flame Imp.
Right. You got a 66% chance of clearing one of the dudes.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully the 2-1 would be the most ideal, but it goes face. So that's a dead Flame Imp and Juggler and Darkshire. Actually, Imp Gang Moss might just be better than Councilman.
Yeah, I like Imp Gang Boss here a lot.
Yeah, you prefer the body that will draw more imps. Plus, Councilman would just die to Power Overwhelming anyway. Power Overwhelming on this Imp King doesn't feel great, so. Another Imp Gang. Oh man, I think another Imp Gang feels really good.
Yeah, and drop the Squire.
Because then eventually you can have both Imp Kings on board, have a Dark Shard to drop later, and just hit
Crazy
things
value,
and
yeah.
summon things, or do it now. I guess that's pretty good too, because
I guess that's fine.
yeah, it's gonna be hard for this Imp King to do much about it. Again, the power of overwhelming would be pretty good, but yeah, there's a lot for Drudded to deal with now. Argus is pretty good though. That deals with
Argus is a few things. At the very least, you can clear the Imp Gang boss.
could clear.
No, you.
Yeah, clearing the Councilman.
You have to.
Yeah, clears the Councilman. That helps a lot. Abusive. That would now this keeps prevents one imp from being spawned.
Yeah, I kind of like.
I like the
Balfen though.
I like the tap actually. Yeah. Opts to get more options.
It's fine. Yeah, drop the Peddler. See what you see.
Yeah, Peddler's coming because a coil would be.
Oh yeah. Perfect.
Very good. Ooh, well, that's summoning more imps than we're needed. These imps are going to be really useful.
Yeah, exactly. I'd almost certainly value on this board having the wider board.
Yep.
Having less imps to deal with.
Yeah, Imp Gang's doing well, though, and the Dark Iron's not quite useful at this point. Oh, Allocate Legend.
Yeah, congrats, Alec.
Sorry, I'm like trying to fix
trading. Like every turn, there's like 2 or 3 trades, but it's like turn 6, and both warlocks are at 26 health.
Yep.
It's nothing but trading.
Yeah, nothing's really spiraled out yet. This brand is pretty sweet with the abusive, although.
So I guess Balfin.
Yeah, Biofin summons an extra ooze. It's pretty neat.
Yep, with taunt.
And if Brand
extra oozes with taunt, which is actually great.
Yeah, this will probably lead to Brand sticking unless that Juggler gets insane, and that's just going to be crazy with Argus.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess you tap here, see what you get. Oh, Sea Giant's nice, for sure, especially in this matchup, because it's not like Warlock, outside of POs, it's not like Warlock can clear it easily.
No, definitely not, and most aren't running Hellfires, so... or Shadowfire. Right. Oh, Sea Giant's going to be free, or no, if a thing gets killed, then Sea Giant's not even playable anymore. That's kind of unfortunate. Sea Giant's one of the better... Oh, wow. Well, Juggler's on point.
I know.
But the Argus is still going to hurt a ton.
Oh yeah, right.
Even has
+2, and you can drop both the Darkshire. Yeah, definitely do that, and then.
I kind of like the Imp King. Well, is he? Yeah, he has to taunt up these to protect the value minions.
Just smart.
It's pretty strong. Keeps the taunt healthy. Brand's probably trading as well.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, now this taunt is really awkward to deal with, and yeah, that Sea Giant's not even that cheap anymore. It's out there though.
Yeah, right. Like it's still 8/8 on board.
Yeah, and the Councilman. So Grimm's still got plenty to deal with, despite how strong the brand play was. Oh, this Dark Iron though.
Oh yeah, especially right, like double. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll buff something.
Dark Iron, Argus.
Oh.
Oh.
Whoa! I don't know about suiciding.
Yeah.
Oh, but he gets the juggle. Okay.
Okay. Well, it's a lucky juggle, if not.
Alright. Ooh, Doomguard's so good. Oh, wants the brand to go. I feel like most of the battle cries that are bad have been used. But Brand's gone. Juggler still remains, though. That's bad. Coil. Okay.
Oh, he has Immortal. Well,
yep, in his actual deck. Oh, this ritual.
Nice.
Ups to tap. Oh my god!
Oh, I would totally. Yeah.
Make 6 of.
You've got 4. Yeah,
Yeah.
I only have space for 4 now.
So now he has 4. Will one of these actually get juggled down all the way? It looks like it.
Yeah. Crazy.
Oh my god! Yeah, that was
Drudded with extraordinary. Yeah,
that was extraordinary.
that was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Drudded's now down to 11. That's pretty low, right? Like, he's gonna play the Doomguard here.
Yeah, the Doomguards are definitely a big boost.
Yeah, so you've got 5 on board, 7. No.
I just keep tapping.
Tap.
Just
Yeah, there's power overwhelming.
power overwhelming. Is it lethal?
So,
No.
No.
But you can
Set it up though.
You can power overwhelming just to clear the Doomguard. Even I mean.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah, drop the Horse Rider.
And save the
rest of the mana on 1/1s.
Yeah, save the ritual. Well, you could. The ritual's pretty good.
That's fine. Either way, yeah, right. Like having a board full of 1/1s.
Yeah, because it'll just be dead. Like a Sea Giant would be bad, but given Drudded's life total, that's just not going to be it.
And right, you kind of figure you'd get. I mean, that's lethal now, right? It's 9 on board.
Yep. Drudded is going down in this Zoo mirror, which could decide quite a bit, although he still has Zoo to go up against Shaman, which is generally pretty favorable, depending on the build.
Right, and we already saw Drudded's build is fairly slow mid-range, yeah.
Yeah,
Not fairly slow, but mid-range with Master of Evolution.
Yeah, and that kind of seems to be the trend lately, but yeah, we might not know. Grimm's Zoo was pretty aggressive, so we might see the same for the... Oh my god, they jump right into it.
Yeah. I guess Drudded just knew exactly. He was going 100% with the Zoo, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, he's definitely going for it. Smart.
Right into it. Really, really good start for Drudded over there. Wow. You keep all that, right?
Oh, yeah, for Drudded, absolutely. Surprised Grimm didn't keep Feral Spirit.
Well, I think he knew he was playing this Totem Golem on 2, which meant...
Yeah, he doesn't have coin. Yeah, that's fair.
Which is going to be a similar problem with these Horse Riders here. I like coining out the Flame Imps.
Yeah, right.
Both of them.
6/4 on board.
Alright, so Totem Golem comes down. Drudded can deal with it with Mortal Coil, which is pretty great. Or Abusive if you want the body around. I mean, the hand's pretty good, so maybe Cycling's just not that important.
Yeah, right. You could say that for later when it will be important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this isn't bad.
Goes with the
Abusive.
Yeah, it goes with the Juggler to try and get a juggle.
Hopefully it goes face. No.
No, but oh well.
Yeah, that's fine.
2 mana, and you don't even want to use these knowledges because then you can't play the Horse Rider. It's just a totem.
It's got a totem. Yeah. So this is more like just full-on aggro shaman, right? With Lava Burst and Ancestral Knowledge. And...
Yep, looks to be aggro, which I think is way weaker to Zoo than mid-range.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, they don't even have Lightning Storm, which is really what you need. Ugh. And Drudded goes right into
the good thing is that
he doesn't even know it's aggro yet.
Jeez.
A Lightning Storm would kill him. Doomhammer's...
got faith. That's all you need. You got a Horse Rider clear one of the jugglers, right? Or
I don't even know how relevant clearing the juggler is because one's gonna stick around. Maybe maybe you take off the.
Like...
But yeah, but two's worse than 1, for sure. Oh, this Argus.
Yeah.
I like buffing up the jugglers to 3 health, of course.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, now it's like they never got nerfed. Look at them. They're 3/3s.
3/3s, even better.
And both juggles go face. Well, rip Abusive Sergeant.
That's fine. If you're Dreaded, you're totally fine. Grimm's down to 16 health. Oh, this feels bad.
Feels very bad. So this clears 1. Yeah, the Flame... Like, this is a board that would be easy for Grimm to clear at this point, though, if he even wanted to. The coil's finally getting use.
Yep, totally fine. You're totally okay trading here.
Yeah. Oh, it goes with the Argus rather than the Councilman. And gets a face juggle.
And it goes face. Right?
That's exactly what he wanted.
With 9 on board.
would have liked just maybe holding off on the Argus and getting the Councilman down.
Yeah, that totally would also be fair.
I don't know about this.
I don't think it's going to matter much.
No.
Not now.
No, these spells aren't doing anything. So now you have to draw and shamefully say that was a mistake because it should have happened first.
Yeah, right. Oh, those feral spirits would have been nice. That's for sure.
Right.
Still wouldn't have mattered, but
So that's...
would have at least been a buff.
Oh, Bloodsail Corsair could do some serious work against the Doomhammer. Not really, though.
Right, yeah, right.
1 charge, so...
Right. 7 charges with the hammer instead of 8, yeah.
So...
That's pretty much game, right? Like, there's 9 on board.
Well, Lightning Bolt and Lava Shock can help you clear the Councilman, and then you can put these Feral Spirits up.
Feral Spirits, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can delay.
And that has you living for a turn.
Yeah.
For sure. Or...
Feral Spirits at the very least will help. Hopefully live for a turn.
Okay.
Draw. Okay.
Going for the knowledge for what we don't know, but...
You get Earth Shock, that's not going to help. Because you got to throw the Feral Spirits here.
Yeah, Feral Spirits isn't doing much. In fact, if... Oh, okay, he's going to Shock and Lightning Bolt. I think Shock would have been even better on the Councilman. It's not like it's going to matter much, though. Any extra damage and Drudded will win.
Off lethal.
Yeah.
Here you just tap, right? Tap to get
2 damage isn't so hard to find. Oh wait, he could just get 2 damage by summoning 2 minions. What are we talking about?
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, there you go. Lethal.
I don't know that he may have fully realized it either because he tapped. Alright, these games have been... That was a pretty one-sided game there. Whew. Okay, so now it's a 2-2 series, and to decide it all is a Shaman Mirror. Oh boy.
Aggro Shaman versus mid-range Shaman. Aggro Shaman is generally favored in that matchup, right?
Yeah, if Grim could find a slightly faster start than that one, getting overloaded with no play on turn 3 kind of hurt.
Yeah.
This Abusive is okay as a turn 1 play. It's not...
Just tempo abusive.
Yeah, this is a pretty good hand now, looking at it as a whole. Totem Golem into Totem Golem, that's very hard to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, is he even thinking about saving the Abusive to maybe let one of these Totem Golems kill a Totem Golem?
Doesn't look like it. Could have totally worked. Because you're going to expect, I mean, granted, we can see that the Drudded doesn't have one, but definitely what you'd expect.
Now, Drudded
has 2 more damage on board, right? And you're Aggro Shaman, right? So you go face.
Yeah, Drudded's got a pretty decent hand here with the Feral Spirits and the Argent Squire. These are good, except not quite so much against Totem Golem. And Primal Fusion, it takes a while to get going against a deck like this.
You need a big totem board to really be useful.
It's probably really tempting to Earthshock that Squire, but I would heavily recommend against it right here.
I know, yeah, 100% agree.
Alright, Grim took pause, that's why.
Good.
I ask.
Really,
okay.
Because like those would be useful against feral spirits, against all sorts of things.
Yep. And yeah, what does Drudded have here? Has a pretty clear trade, and then can either put out the Feral Spirits, which 2 of them would take out Totem Golem, and he has a 1-mana play next turn.
Yeah, right. The Squire definitely throws a wrench into things. Because you could also... This hand isn't necessarily terrible. If it was worse, you could even coin out the Mana Tide Totem.
Yeah.
See what you get. And then play Feral next turn.
Yeah, find a Flame Tongue or something, which Grim might play around by trading, which would be helpful for Drudded. Yeah, I think a second Totem Golem is the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Second Totem Golem face.
Oh, Or, yeah, face, because... Well, yeah, Flame Tongue Totem would clear one, but that would be at the cost of their own board, and one Totem Golem would still stick around to deal with the Flame Tongue Totem, so it's not that bad.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep. Face is the place. Oh, Rockbiter's a nice pickup. That'll help the Squire take out one of these, and then... Yeah.
You could even coin out Feral.
Now there's the Coin Feral, which is helping a lot. At least prevent the damage from going to your face, and protects your totem too, I guess, which could be relevant for Primal Fusion.
Mm-hmm. Although this feels pretty good. So
speaking of Feral Speed.
Right, yeah. I don't know if I'd... Yeah, like, I'd definitely do this.
Trog Lightning Bolt, yeah.
Yeah, trade. This feels really good.
Yeah, Feral Spirits will be great, but it'll be even better when Tunnel Trog's on board getting buffed by it and hitting the face.
Yeah, right. Going up the foot, yeah.
You have to mention that part.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so what's better here?
He can't even play Lightning Storm.
Yeah. No, he can't even Totem and Primal Fusion to get this Healing Totem to kill. Yeah.
That's tough.
Goes with the Primal Fusion on the Squire, maybe? Oh, it's going to get Earthshocked.
Yeah, it's going to get destroyed.
But
destroyed.
There is some hope for Drudded in that if Grim goes with this Earthshock into Feral Spirit play, the Lightning Storm might just be able to do something. In fact, I think...
Yeah, it might do a lot, actually.
I would kill the Healing Totem for sure to lower the odds of that happening. Because that you at certain stages you gotta ask yourself, how am I gonna lose this game? Especially when you're like so fully invested on a board like this, and yep, it happened.
Yeah, how do you lose this game like that? That's exactly how.
Just like that.
It's mid-range shaman sort of like stabilizing and starting to pump out totems every time.
Yep.
Buff totems every time.
This
That's exactly how you lose this game.
is bad.
Tuskar Totemic, yep.
And a second Lightning Storm if things ever get hairy again. Yeah, I like the Tuskar for sure.
Oh, okay. Double healing.
The Thunderbluff Valiant will be insane. Grim needs like not so much that. Needs Doomhammer ASAP. Lava Shocking the Tuskar makes sense. You want to protect these Feral Spirits.
Yeah. Yep. You've got Rock Biters, so that's hopefully 10 damage once you pull Doomhammer.
Right. Yeah, another Tuskar. I guess he's going to Lightning Storm this for sure. Gets a Mana Tide. See? Yeah, Tuskar got much better in the expansion. Can't get Vitality Totem anymore. It's very often you see Mana Tide or Totem Golem get summoned.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ooh, and Hex. Nice.
Double heal, then the draw.
I guess you just go face. Yeah, Smork.
Wow.
Like you've got bursts left in your deck, right? Like.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely the draw that Grim needed. I guess the question now is for Drudded. What do you do? You've got a pretty solid chance to draw Taunt, and he does, so he doesn't have to hex his own minion or something. I would play the second Mana Tide Totem because. Oh wait, what?
Yeah, might as well get double.
Because I think. So yeah, you could save these totems. Oh wow, that's going to be Drudded needs taunt totems every turn now.
Yeah, right. Or think from below.
Have to hex his own minion soon.
Or hex his own minion, yeah.
Yeah, but for Drudded last turn, I would have liked to see the Mana Tide totem because I think while saving the oh god, if he doesn't get taunt totem. Because while saving the board like this for he got him. Yeah, so I don't know. What I was trying to say is, while saving the board of totems to get buffed by Thunderbluff Valiant was good, extra draws into Bloodlust was even better, I think.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Oh, that's not too useful.
Not doing it, and then Grim's dead guaranteed now from these totems, so I guess the Thunderbluff plan wound up working. He's 1 damage off lethal. And these totems will have enough to get through.
Yeah. I mean, another hero power by itself is...
Yeah, just the totems alone are going to be 16 damage, so yeah. All Drudded needs to do is totem up. he wins the series.
And lethal.
Wow. Okay. That was so close. If there were two 50-50 rolls for taunt totems that decided everything.
Yeah,
that game.
Right, totally. And then Grim didn't draw into like just any of the bursts that would have won it for him, like Lava Burst or
No, yeah. A lot of it was used beforehand.
Even a second Rockbiter would have done it.
Yeah, so I think looking back, killing that healing totem definitely would have been the thing to do. So I've taken us back to our main screen now, updating the score. As you guys can see, we have ApplSaucFactory versus PumbaasBFF next. And Panic,
Right.
ApplSaucFactory is not online.
Right, is Pumbaa on?
Yeah, Pumbaa's online.
Pumbaa's on, just not.
Any contact from ApplSauce?
So they're both the 3 seeds for. So ApplSaucFactory is the 3 seed for pure strategy, and PumbaasBFF is the 3 seed for Team Avatar. Should be interesting. Looks like their PR is pretty close. PumbaasBFF's at 369, and ApplSauce is at 329. Should be interesting.
Yeah.
Their lineups are pretty similar. It's actually sort of like the THL meta sort of settled down to be like Shaman and Warlock and Druid or Warrior. And it looks like ApplSaucFactory is bringing Druid, Mage, Shaman, and Warlock, and BFF is bringing Druid, Paladin, Shaman, and Warlock. So the only difference is the Mage and Paladin. Should be interesting.
Yeah, I'm actually doing production mode right here to get caught up. It seems like ApplSauce might have been a little late, so we might have a little time to kill here. That, for a 5-game series, that one was very fast.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Although we did start 10
didn't have the
minutes
problem
early.
last week where we had nothing but 3-0 sweeps. That was pretty fast for a 3-2 matchups because they were all outside of the N'Zoth Paladin. They were all fairly mid-range aggro decks.
Right, yeah. So as you were mentioning, their lineups are pretty similar, both with Druid, which has become a very rare occurrence nowadays.
I'm still holding out hope for some wacky Druid deck, like Miracle Druid or even Beast Druid is kind of fun.
Yeah.
And just not in Druid.
I like Ramp Druid, just like pure Ramp Druid quite a bit personally.
With Astral Community?
No, just
yeah.
a lot of typical ramp,
Right.
Wild Growths, Mire Keepers, Darnassus Aspirants, Innervate Eps, of course.
Right. Right. Even definitely some good options for ramping.
Yeah.
I've actually been playing a bunch of Miracle Druid again last week for some reason, mostly because I was just tired of ladder for whatever reason. I just cannot get into any one class, so I was just messing around with a Miracle Druid. It's actually surprisingly competitive.
Yeah, with Malagos, of course.
With Malagos, yeah. Malagos and sort of like Gadget Sand as a draw engine. Doesn't win. It's like I think I have like a 55% win rate, 54% win rate or something. It's like when it wins though, it feels so freaking good because I've had some turns where I'd like turn 10 Gadget Sand into Wild Growth into draw into Wild Growth into draw.
Oh yeah, Wild Growth is really great when it comes to that.
Yeah.
All right, so we have the image of the ApplSaucFactory here. I unfortunately
Doesn't look like ApplSauce is on yet.
am dropping some frames, but this is the risk we take. Pumbaa's with 2 A's, BFF. Now, Pumbaa kills me with his image here that he has chosen because it is actually Timon from Lion King, which is appropriate, of course.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because Pumbaa's BFF is, of course, Timon. So I'm going to grab this from the Dropbox.
Looks like he's not on yet.
Yeah. So then these two guys, they have Shaman and Warlock, which are, of course, very popular classes. Might be playing Zoo, might be playing mid-range, might be playing aggro, might be playing Reno. They're quite flexible as a whole.
Yeah, right. It feels like Shaman, there's not that much Like it's either aggro or mid range for the most part. You don't really see anything really control or much slower. But Warlock still has that one of the great things about Warlock is it could be like you're saying Reno or Zoo or Demon or any number of things.
Yeah, Demon's kind of dead now with the loss of Void Collar #1.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. But yeah, Warlock, still the #1 class submitted, still the most flexible. In fact, I think everyone for tonight brought it. I'm not even checking right now, but I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Yeah, everyone brought Warlock, and all but one brought Shaman.
I know I certainly bring Warlock. Okay.
Yeah.
Seems kind of like I don't know. I don't want to say it's a mistake not to, but...
Yeah, right. Well, it's just so good, right, against a lot of classes. I am kind of disappointed that no one brought Rogue this week.
Yeah, I'm trying to muster up the courage to bring Rogue myself. It's something that it's hard for me to practice because the ladder environment is so, at least in my experience, with how I play Rogue, not conducive really.
Yeah. Same here. It just does so poorly against like aggro and mid-range shaman, period. Or often anything aggro.
Right.
But it does pretty well. I mean, granted, a lot of the THL sort of meta is like shaman and warlock in terms of what people are bringing, but it does pretty well against almost everything else.
Right. Yeah, and you can of course organize your bands, but those guys